What's up, guys? Downtown here, stopping to get my coffee. There's a great noodle stall right there. I eat there a bunch of times. They make a great fried noodle with vegetables, some beef in there. You get a huge portion for only like $1.25. It's great. Really fills you up. Over here used to be a brand store. Now it's other things. Brand is an outlet store here. They sell a lot of clothes, purses, shoes, higher end stuff. They have several outlet stores. This one closed for whatever reason. They decided to put like coffee stand, snack stands, little mom and pop shop, which in my opinion is a lot better than a than a clothes store. But I guess that would depend on who you are. Over here, the place with all the flags is Belmural's Pizza and Subs. Really good place to eat. Right next door is another good place, Italian place called La Bruschetta. My buddy Joe took us out there once. I had some gnocchi. It was delicious, absolutely fantastic. So if you're ever in the mood for some higher end quality Western style food, coffee. You can't go wrong with any of those two. A lot of people say Belmural's has some of their best pizza in town. Of course, that's debatable. Occasionally somebody will ask in the forums and groups, what's the best pizza place in Siem Reap, and that generally starts an argument over what is good and what is not. But there's a lot of good choices for that. Here. Here's the little cockles. You've seen those before. They sell them everywhere on the streets. You got some fried bananas going on here. And these things, man, if you guys get a chance, you gotta have these. Trust me, no butter, no syrup. They are delicious. Rice, coconut, sugar, and fresh, hot, and delicious. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, yeah, we did get Craig all moved into his new place. He likes it. The people that own it are very friendly. And they were nice enough to realize that he hasn't got his his deposit money back from being in quarantine. He might not get that till Monday or Tuesday, but they met him, talked to him, and they were nice enough to let him move in and pay it when he gets it, because they realized he needed a place to stay instead of sleeping on my hard, uncomfortable floor. So that was pretty nice of them, and they're going to let him waive the deposit for a few months until he gets his job and gets established. So again, that was very nice of them. But that's the kind of thing you see around here a lot. People here are very generous. Here you go, $10,000. Or 10,000 real, I'm sorry. $2.50 for these shirts. $3 for those shirts. In fact, they have anything between $1 and $5. That's how much any of their clothes cost at any given time. And of course, if there's cheap clothes, they're Sanglai looking. Kind of like that backpack. I do need I have two actually. I have the one I always wear. That one mainly just has my gimbal in it. And that's fine for the gimbal for what it is, but when we go grocery shopping, I always carry it with me. I take my gimbal out and then we can put some food in the back, but it's not big enough to hold all the food. So got a backpack full, sometimes both hands full. Single eyes carrying stuff. And then I do have a bigger backpack, but that one's too big for everyday use because all I would have in it is the gimbal, and I don't need something that big. So I need like a medium-sized one, I guess. Just one that would hold the groceries and my gimbal at the same time. We're down here on Pub Street. Oh, I guess we're not going down on Pub Street. Yeah. Nice little four-wheeler there. See what they have here. 5 p.m. till 2 a.m. $4, $3.25, $3, $4, $3, $3. Yeah, not bad prices. Delicious food. This is a very nice atmospheric place. A lot of art. Nice tables, cushioned chairs. Some Art Deco stuff in there. Old motorbike. You can sit in your own cocoon-like thing, I guess you could say. And that's right there on the corner of Pub Street. And of course, if you keep walking, that brings you right up here to the old market, which is right there. You hear something like say "Sacha"? That's what that means. The old market. And I do want to remind people of the fact that different countries, depending on where you want to come from, if you want to come to Cambodia, different countries may have different rules and regulations. Some countries might not be allowed to enter Cambodia at the time, so keep that in mind. But there are no visas on arrival currently. There are no tourist visas being issued at all. So unless you're coming to stay long term to either work or retire, you won't be able to come in. There's not really a word, not any word yet on when that's going to be lifted, or if they're going to start lifting some restrictions sooner. Try it out, see how it goes before completely lifting them, or what the situation is, I don't know. But as always, I will keep you updated. I know I hate making videos where I don't really have any new information for you guys, but I can't do anything about that. I know a lot of you are waiting for your interview with Craig when we do that, and as soon as he gets his money, we will get that done. He's looking forward to telling you guys how he escaped from the United Kingdom, so to speak, and was able to move here to Cambodia to start anew. Oh, but one thing I will tell you from talking to somebody last night via Messenger was that if you're coming here and you're not sure whether you want to retire or teach and you're up in the air, When you come here, you're going to get an initial 30-day e-visa from your home country, the Cambodian embassy in your home country. Then after 30 days, you'll have to get a visa extension. And depending on your intent is going to determine which extension you get. But if you're really not sure, it's easy to start with a working visa, like an EG or an EB extension, and you can change that in country whenever you want to an ER, which is a retirement visa extension. You don't have to leave the country to do it. You can do it from in country. However, if you come in and get a retirement extension, then you decide you want to work, it's a bit more difficult and will cost you a lot more time and a lot more money to do, because you will have to leave the country, and a lot of the borders here to surrounding countries are not open right now for that. But you would have to leave. You would probably have to pay a deposit and go through a 14-day quarantine in whatever country you're going to change it. And then when you arrive back here, you'll have to go through that process again. You'll have to take the COVID test. You'll have to pay another $2,000 deposit. You'll have to go into quarantine for 2 more weeks. So a lot of money. Good morning. So a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of hassle. So if you're absolutely not sure by the time you get here, just get one of the working visas, EG or EB, and that way if you do change your mind and want to retire, it's a much simpler process, and you'll be all set. Alright, she's going to sit there and look at shoes and purses all day, and I want to look around, so. Yeah! Queen! Hello! Hello! Alright guys, be sure to check out all my links down below. We're going to do another big trip to the village pretty soon. If you want to help with that, you will get that exclusive video when it happens. You can donate through PayPal, buymeacoffee.com, or join my Patreon. If you do any of those things, you will receive all future exclusive videos, first look videos, updates a lot sooner, copies of my books, and more. This is my way of saying thank you. And you'll be helping out with free education and food to people who need it the most here. Also down below are links to all my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course other channels that are vlogging in Cambodia. Their links are down below, and they have a lot of great content that you should definitely check out. So be sure to give them a look. Also, links to my books are down below if you'd rather just purchase them separately. And there's other good stuff down there. So be sure to click all the links, see what you can find. You never know. Something might be for you. All right. We're at $70 toward our goal of $250. So if you can donate, it would be much appreciated. And I want to thank all my supporters for keeping the wheels on the bus. You guys are awesome as always, and it's always appreciated. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.